Hello YouTube. I'm going to make a quick video just to show you what equipment I use and how I set up my lighting, because it wasn't that long ago that I thought getting lighting was going to be really expensive. I really wanted it to make my videos look better quality, but I didn't want to spend lots of money because it's just a hobby at the end of the day. So I managed to, after doing a lot of research and that, I picked up cheap lights and I'm going to show you them set up. Obviously this first part of the video I've not got my lighting on, but I will show you later on with the lighting on and explain it to you. So obviously right in front of you is my tripod. That's where I usually, my camera is, because I usually sit, tripod over here, sit over there. You can see it's quite dark. I'm up in the attic here, my games room. I've got these wee spotlights, but I've not got them on. I don't use them. I've got natural light coming through this skylight here, which is just above the tripod. So that's not enough light. So what I did is, I went out and bought working lights. You know, I've got one set up here, which just seems to be balancing on the banister. It's really safe, well, safe in the sense that it counterbalances it. So it's not going to fall off easy. No ideal, but I use that as my second light. Over here I went and bought myself a set of lights, and these are working lights again. These are from Amazon. Now this comes with a stand, and obviously that can go up and down. Obviously they're two 400 watts in this one, and my single one here is 500 watts. So this is my main light, which is set at a 45-degree angle. So if I can put back there, there's a tripod here. I'm sitting in front of that here, and the light's there at a 45-degree angle. Now obviously with that light here, it causes a lot of shadows, which means you've got your second light here, which isn't as bright, taking some of the shadows away. Now I've only got the two set up, I've only got the two lights. You can have a third light, which would be back here, behind me, pointing at the back of my head. And I was going to maybe get myself a light, but I've not done that yet, and the quality that I'm producing is good enough for me with these two lights. Now I'll tell you what else I bought. I went and bought myself, if I can get it in shot here, there we go, a cheap white umbrella, which is from Amazon, and it's underneath the photography bit. And what I do with this is I place it in front of the double lights, and if you've got a pound shop, everybody's got a pound shop now in the UK. These wee clamps here, you can see these wee clamps. You can buy a set of these, there's 4 here. You can get some miniature ones, as if I can get it in my shot here. Miniature ones, pound shop. So there's a set of them for £1, and that's what I use to put my umbrella up, which I'm just going to show you right now. Okay, so as you can see I've got the white umbrella, that's in front of the two lights, and what I'll do is I'll turn that on and you'll see it, so that diffuses the light. There we go. So that's like a softbox, so it diffuses the light. I mean the light from it is quite harsh, so I'll put the umbrella up. I don't know if you'll be able to see. There we go. You can actually see I've just used these wee clips here, and that's just holding that umbrella. You could probably buy better clamps than that, but I mean, we're talking about creating a lighting system that's not going to be expensive. So I'm back in my normal position. I've got the camera back on the tripod. I've not got any lights on, and you might be able to see me, and you think, well, that's no bad. But what I'll show you, I'm going to put my main light on first, and you'll see what kind of light that produces, and then I'll put the second light on and you'll see the results. So I'm going to do that now. So that's my main light on, and you can see it's a lot brighter down this side. You could probably see some shadows here on here, because obviously the light's coming here, creating shadows on my left side, underneath here, my nose, obviously, but it's a lot brighter than just no lights at all. And now I'm going to put in my second light, but it should take some of these shadows away. And there we go, we've got the second light on now, and you can see the whole picture is brighter and a lot more clearer. Now I've got my camcorder set on auto settings, and I'm going to look at it and do manual white balancing. I've been looking at that to try and do that because obviously I've noticed with my videos, because my camera's automatically trying to do the white balancing properly, it's better if you can do manual settings, so I'm going to try and look at that. But as you can see, it's a lot brighter, and that's only 2 setup. You can, if you look at videos, they recommend the 3-point setup, which I'd have a light back here and be shining at the back of my head, and it meant to give you a kind of halo effect, a hair light it's called. But for the purposes of me doing it, pickups, what have you, this setup is perfect. Also, it's perfect because I take a lot of photos, and I've also got my camcorder, so, and it's not a really expensive camcorder, because to take good pictures in low light you really need a really expensive one, and a lot of us have got, you know, £600, £700, £800 to spend on a camcorder of that calibre. So I've already used these lights for taking photos, and also I'll be able to use it if I want to take some camcorder stuff. But as this is just a hobby, you know, I'm not making any money from this, so I wasn't going to spend hundreds on a proper setup, and I think this is adequate. I would like to get that single light on a stand though, that's the only thing, but you know, I might do that and get a single one for a stand and then use that one for behind, and then it would give me the 3-point lighting. So there we go, quick video about my setup, and the only other thing I use though is I use that, and I use Sony Vegas to do my editing. I did use Pinnacle, and I like Pinnacle, and sometimes what I do is I'll use Sony Vegas for a while and then go to Pinnacle and use that for a while, and I'll go back and forth. My camera is a GFC. I'll put the right name underneath here for you. It was I was looking at Panasonic ones, and to get a semi-decent one you're talking about £250, £300. I managed to get this one. It was an X-Display one for like £130. It was double that, so that's why I opted for that. And in good light it produces good quality. Yeah, so thanks for watching guys, and any questions just ask, and I'll get you next time. Thank you, cheers.